you just got married and having money problems already? I just want to know, girl. Okay. You newlywed. 2 months. 2 months of marriage, and you are already having money problems. And that's why I'm wearing my I'm judgmental shirt. Because how many of y'all know? How many of y'all know 2 months? You should still be reading your wedding cards. You should still be sipping on Alizé. You should not be having money issues after being married at 2 months. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. This is a surprise. I said, you know what? Let me jump on and go live for 30 minutes, hang out with you guys. This has been a while. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing? How many y'all know if you don't plan right, you're going to end up being the naked wife, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to end up being the naked wife because why? You did not judge. I just kind of laugh at the people who come on here who want to talk to me about, one comment I said I was going to go live on it. Oh, Janice, you have openly admitted that you're judgmental. And I wanted to say to the person, you must be new here, but from the name, this person is not new here. And I was just kind of hollering because I'm like, girl, you must not watch my content. You just finding out that I'm judgmental. Girl, bye. And this is why this lady, after 2 months of marriage, is already having money problems. What was they talking about? What were you talking about? Minutes. What was y'all talking about before you got married? What was your plan? Huh? What's the marital plan? What code are you going to be living by? Good morning. Alyssa. Hey, just popped in at the end of the vacation business trip. Oh, that's right, girl. Did you take pictures? Send us pictures. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I just want to jump on. Yes, ma'am. Hold on. 8 people in the room. Thumbs up, please. Okay, we'll go today. I just want to jump on. And so somebody sent me this post in my community email and asked me what my thought is that I posted in the community tab. So if you haven't been over there to check the picture, the thing out, I go over and check it out. I'm going to read some parts of it really quick. Because, I get so much stuff in my email on Instagram. And, some of that stuff I kind of share with you guys. And so she said, I'm a newlywed as of June 2021. This is August, okay? She said, there is this one, I'm not reading everything. There is this one issue. At the end of the day, I bring home more money after taxes. And her husband pays child support. When it comes to the bill, she could pay more than her half and still have money in her pockets. And as a man, it's a pride ego thing to provide. But I'm also older. I need advice on how to get him to tell me pay more in bills so he isn't broke paycheck to paycheck while I have a pocket full of money. He won't take money from me either. So, hey, T-Mac, What was the marital discussion and plan and financial outlook? What's the roadmap for the marriage? Okay. And a reason I want to do like, because one sister said, she said, Born to Reign. Hey, Born to Reign. This live is dedicated to you. She said, we child. I thought you were supposed to talk finances before marriage. Girl, I thought so too. Right? Because money is the number one reason for divorce. And it's important, it's necessary to talk finances before marriage and come up with a plan that you guys will live by and work by while married. It's like a destination. I was talking to my husband yesterday because in author world, we're trying to, a lot of people are discussing, do we want to use aggravators for our ebooks, or do we want to do it ourselves and upload our ebooks to all these different distributors? And so it's a debate between time and money. Okay, do you have the time to sit down and upload your ebook to all of these different distributors, or do you want to pay an aggravator $3 per book or whatever the percentage is and upload the book? Okay, and then you upload it to one person and they upload to all these other people and pay them whatever the percentage, 15% per book. Or do you have the time to sit down and do each and then save the 15%? We're all going in the same place. We're going to get there, but how do you want to get there? Okay, so money is definitely a must before marriage. And ladies, you know what it is about some of us? Some of us need to walk away. Because if a man is paying so much in child support that he is not able to pay his primary bills, how many of you know, ladies, you need to be judgmental and walk away? Unless you're going to be paying all the bills. And the problem with a lot of us ladies in dating is we don't know what dating is. What is dating? Dating is together, dating so that you can make an informed decision. An informed decision is being judgmental. Based on the information you have, you need to judge. It's sunny today. We're having a heat wave. It's 90 degrees. Do I go outside in a turtleneck or do I go outside in a t-shirt? Judge. Okay. And Born to Reign continues, she says, but hey, what do I know? Just single-minded my business. The more some of these married women talk, marriage doesn't sound too appealing. Marriage doesn't sound too appealing because why? We're not being judgmental. We're not gathering the data to make an informed decision, and we are not walking away when you can think ahead and say, that's not going to work for me. Right? I mean, 2 months. We were still reading our wedding cards at 2 months. And already at 2 months, how is it that money is an issue? How is it, ladies, that we don't have something work out? You don't have a plan on this is how we're going to live our lives and our finances. Because you should have already calculated based on your child support, based on what she gives and what he gives, how y'all gonna make it, right? That should already be written out. And so a lot of women married and become the naked wife because they don't want to be judgmental and they don't want to walk away. They think they can fix him and help him. And how many of y'all know sometimes you need to walk away? Should a wife pay her husband child support bill? Well, see, my preference was not to marry a man with kids that have child support issues. Okay, and so for me, I can't answer it because if he had child support issues, I wouldn't have married him. So that's not a question I can answer. Maybe somebody else in the comments can answer. Do you think you should pay his child support? If he's on back child support and he has all this backed up child support, that's something you should have asked about before you got married. Ask for the child support billing and back money. And yes, I know there are sometimes and there are some issues. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about issues with the child support, because I know sometimes people have issues with their child support. You pay it. I know one sister, her husband paid the child support. The baby mama moved to another state, and for some reason it didn't roll over to the other state, and he was charged like a $10,000. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about he has back child support. He has not been paying it, or his child support is keeping him from being able to provide for you. This is something you should have thought about, looked at financially, and judge. Make a decision that this is not going to work for you. Because money is the number one issue for divorce. So what do I always say? If money is the number one issue for divorce, why not work that out ahead of time? Why get married? And when you should be on your wedding bliss, you're concerned about money. Huh? Hey, MJ Merriweather. No, you said don't pay the child support. That is his response, not ours. Everything that accumulated before our marriage is his problem. Hey, Clara, I'm with you, my neighbor, but the responsibility is his, not the wife. If they agree before getting married, and you agree too, but that is his problem. And ladies, if his problem is going to keep y'all from having peace in your house, please tell me why you would marry a problem. This is why I tell y'all, don't get emotionally involved. That is not your man. That's not your husband. You can't make that decision until you what? You gather the data. You have to gather the data in order to know how that's going to work. And so, Born to Reign, if you're listening to this video, you're absolutely right. Okay, that's an issue that should have worked out ahead of time. That's not, oh, now we're going to try to work it out. Sharon says, keep your money put up. He knows what bills come put out of his check every month. Now, if he complaining about his money low after his month, he complain while dating and planning the wedding. If not, live your life. Those are his bills. Exactly. What was the issue? What was the discussion while you were dating and engaged? And how much pride can he have if the bank is coming for the mortgage, for the house? Or the landlord is knocking on the door talking about you ain't paid your rent this month? And as far as marrying older women, if you are older and you are more established, I don't understand why you would marry a man that is not really established, or he's just starting out being established. You making $50,000, I'm using that as an example. He's making $25,000. And y'all get married and you splitting the bills halfway, and you can pay your half and he's paying his half plus child support. Wasn't that something you should have thought about before? I don't understand. Marie says that's very odd. Sharon White says again, don't you dare pay his child support. Pay your taxes, married, file separate. That's another thing I'm hearing. Okay, if he has child support problems. I know one girl, she was getting ready to move to an apartment. We picked out curtains and sheets and stuff, child. That child support, when that $8,000 came, gone. Baby daddy, baby mama took the money. Hey, Delphine, good morning. JL, yes, those child support payments will definitely affect your marriage and how you will live. Absolutely. So, ladies, those are things you need to think about. How is he going to pay all that child support and take care of me? J. Mary, I would not marry him, because now if they have a joint account, the government can go after her funds. That's right. Good point. Hey, Janine, people scared to have tough conversations. Right. Those are conversations you want. Tax, give me the W-2, the credit report, the blood test, and if he has child support, you better get those child support payments records. If half is here, I know this one guy, I think he may be getting a divorce now. He said he stayed in the marriage. He said, I'm staying until my baby's 18. He said, I calculated it. I think that's what he said. And the child, so he said, if I have to pay the child support, he would not be able to live. So you know what he did? He stayed. And I think he just filed for divorce. And I've known this man over 10 years. His little boy was about 7, 8. His little boy was about 7 years. Yeah, I've known him for about 10, 12 years. And he just filed for divorce. Two boys is in college. 2 graduated college. And the baby's 18. I don't know if he's going to college. But I guess he's thinking, well, I could do 1 child support. Okay. Angel Eyes, girl, let him be a man. Well, you know, how you going to be a man when you can't pay these bills around here? Zawadi said that Pygnisha demon is still lurking around here. She needs to let that man be, otherwise he will feel emasculated. She should just rest in her femininity and let him be the man. She can't rest in her femininity. She's about to be homeless. They can't pay their bills. Okay. These are things you think about, ladies, before you get married. What is your plan? We're driving down south. How are we going to get there? Are we going to go turnpike south? Or are we going turnpike north? No. You all the way over here on 280 going west. That's when you don't make a plan and you don't know what the plan is for your life. See, God has a plan of salvation. You need to have a plan for your finances, for your life, for your marriage, for your kids, for your health. You need a plan. Millionaire 2021 says, I'm lost. Now that they are both married, isn't everything supposed to be one, bills, etc.? Is that the plan? Is that the plan? Is everything one? Are they going to pile their money in one account and have money left over? Or are they going to do 50-50, which sounds like that's what they agreed, 50-50. But my issue is, can he afford the 50-50? Maybe they should have sat down and looked at their finances and said, well, you can't afford 50-50, maybe 25-75, because it sounds like that's what they can afford. And are you comfortable with paying 75-25 while he paid 25%? These are things you talk about before you get married. And these are things, ladies, you're calculating in your head while you're dating. If you're making $50,000 and he's making 25, you need to ask yourself, well, what kind of life do I want to live? Do I want to pay bills? Do I want him to provide for me? Do I want to go 50-50? Whatever. Whatever your plan is, that's how you date. I wanted a husband to provide for me. So anybody who was talking about 50-50 and pay all these bills with me, guess what I did? Drop, run. Not interested. So millionaire 21, is that the plan? Is everything one? You see, a couple of ladies are saying in the child support, if you file together, guess what? Your money is going to go towards paying his child support. Why does she need to have permission to assist? Also, if he does not want her help, then just save the money. It's not going to always be blue skies. I have a problem with that. I read a lot of people saying, oh, marriage is not always going to be blue skies. 2 months. 2 months, y'all. You should still be opening your wedding gifts. 2 months? Okay. And is she going to sit down and let the lights be turned off while he walk around talk about, I got my pride? Janice, women have to establish what are your deal breakers, because this can become one. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a deal breaker for me. Cherry said he's not complaining, so what's the problem? Sharon, don't you dare pay the child support. I read that already. Mova said, girl, that's his job and his role. Trust he is happy he's a man. They usually give all their money to the wife and have none for themselves. Trust me. He's no, he's not. Marva, what did you read, girl? They're having financial problems after 2 months of marriage. It is T-Max says it is important to make a checklist prior to committing to a marriage. Absolutely. This is why my book, 23 Tesla Guys, is necessary. And The Naked Wife, because you know what I learned is a lot of problems that wives' marriage have are issues they should have discussed before they got married. If they had discussed these things before they got married, they would not be having this problem now. You need a road map. You need a map to say this is where we're going and this is how we're going to get there. And ladies, you must be judgmental. Don't be afraid of the word judgmental. When Jesus was talking about the woman, judging the woman, he was talking about eternal salvation. That's what he was talking about. Don't judge her eternal salvation based on what you see, because you really don't know. Right? Remember the man on the cross? Huh? You would think, well, matter of fact, there was 2 men on the cross. One believed and said, Father, when you enter into paradise, remember me. The other one did not believe. And what did Jesus say to the one that believed? Today you will be with me in paradise. So it seemed as if this man was condemned to eternal damnation, but he believed on the cross. So with your last breath, you could believe and you're saved from hell damnation. But Jesus was not saying don't judge a man that you're about to get married to. Because what does judgment means? Based on the information you have, you need to make a judgment, a decision. It's sunny. It's 90 degrees today. You need to judge or make a decision about what you're going to wear, t-shirt or turtleneck. So ladies, when you are dating, you must judge him. Oh, you only make $25,000 a year. I make $50,000 a year. How you think y'all gonna live? Now, he might make 50,000, you might make 100,000, whatever the plan. The thing is, you need a plan, whatever the plan is. Either he gonna pay all the bills, y'all gonna go 50-50, whatever. But you need a plan for your marriage. Because I'm telling you, once you start having money, it's just forget it. Your marriage is over. I'm letting you know. It's over. So that's why you need a plan for your life, for your marriage, for everything you do. You need a plan, right? Even kids in school, they have a, what they call it, a schedule? No. What's the thing the kids have in school? A curriculum, right? To graduate, you need, I don't know, how much was it? 70 credits? I don't remember. It's been years. Well, this is the plan, how you get your 70 credits. You need to get your driver's license. Well, this is the plan. This is how you get it. So ladies, you better judge. You better judge that man, because you don't want to get married and start having problems. And that's the same thing I've been saying with Gil. I'm just kind of shocked that so many women are blinded because they say he's good looking, and they're not paying attention to what he's saying. He says money for me is not that important. You know what that means? And he ain't thinking about paying no bills, providing for you. He's not thinking about no savings, investments. He's not thinking about his future, about emergency funds. He's not thinking about, am I going to leave an inheritance for my children? He's not thinking about, I'm going to pay for college. He's not thinking about none of that because it's not important. Huh? Do you spend time thinking about planning on stuff that's not important? No, you don't. How many? And it's suggested that you have up to 7 streams of income. How many streams of income do you have? That means he's not going to spend any time trying to figure out how to create multiple streams of income. Yes, a plan is very important, and you can't wing it and hope it will come together. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that it sticks. You can't do that in your marriage. Matter of fact, you shouldn't do that for life at all. In your life, you can't. And see, I already knew I couldn't marry nobody like that. I just can't. We gonna be fighting. What's the plan, honey? My husband already know. Let me show y'all something. Oh, girl. My husband already know, honey. Look, this is our plan for this week, okay? Let me not show too much. This is my plan, our plan for the week. Every day has something we're going to be doing. I have a calendar right there in the hallway. Everybody write down what you're doing, what's coming up next. What they say, when you plan to fail, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I am single, love making my own money, and yes, I live in a certain way, but I do have standards with what acceptable with me. Yes, I have established my standards. Absolutely, you must, ladies. My dad say, you set the beat to the drum. You set the beat that you want the man to walk to. You don't wait for him to come in your life and you set the tone. This is why I don't understand why people's mad at Merla. Because she says, well, I'm not changing my lifestyle. Why should she? You want to change your lifestyle to live lesser than what you've made for yourself? Absolutely not. And how many women argue, yes, you're supposed to change your lifestyle. Yes, absolutely not. For what? You've set the beat that you want to walk to. Now, when you meet somebody, either he needs to walk to that beat or a little faster, but you're not about to slow down for no man. I'm just trying to tell you. Babes, I love you. I'm going to run. I just came on for about 30 minutes. I said, what time is it? 8 o'clock. I got to wake the little boy up. We have some book work to do. Let me know what y'all think. See, Merla is asking, why should her lifestyle change? Because why? She specifically asked for a man that has similar their finances are similar, comparable. And he's talking about $4,000 bag, baby. Wait till he find out how much one of her bags costs. Try $13,000. He gonna fake. He gonna be like, what? What? All right, come back later. I'm gonna talk about Jose and Rachel, because she shared about why she want to contribute and how can she contribute and stuff. And so I think that's a question that a lot of people have. A lot of people who are not, or who are financially illiterate. Okay. And so I'm gonna come back and talk about that. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate the love and the support, darlings. I love you. I love you. Oh, thank God. I hope this is it for our heat wave. We've been having heat waves, and we're in another heat wave. Hopefully, it's done. September's coming, Lord. It's going to be cooling down. All right, babes, I'm going to run. I have a lot of running around to do with the kids today. I can't wait to see their homes. Yeah, I can't wait either. Well, we already saw Merlin's home. Did we see Gil's place? Where he live at? Oh no, we didn't. They met him at the firehouse, child. He don't live nowhere. He probably with his mama. He don't live nowhere. Because everybody was met at their house except him, right? They met him at the firehouse. Yes. Yeah, or he might have roommates or something. We saw Merla's house, remember? Gil is an attractive man, but attractive don't pay bills. Watch my video I put up last night. That's all the women are talking about. They're not hearing everything else he's saying. They're not hearing it. They're not hearing it. They can't hear. They can't look beyond his razor bumps. They don't have the capacity to look beyond and see. They're blind. And that's why I said a lot of women choose the wrong men. Because you can't look beyond. You meet a man and you make him your man. This is it. Okay? He's it. How many of y'all know that's not enough to pay these bills? You hear me? Unless you want to take care of him, because I think that's Gil's problem. He's used to women taking care of him. So when he meet one, Merla's looking at him like he's filth on her shoes. He just can't believe it. He's shocked. Okay. All right, babes. I love you. I'm going to run. Lots of running around to do for these kids going back to programming school. All right. Come back later, okay? Bye-bye.